Hello. Let's see. Today it's November 5th, 2014, the day after our elections. Uh, I could not vote this time. I did not have a photo ID that was approved by the state of Texas. I didn't go and try to vote and get turned away. I knew I didn't have a photo ID. A little bit of stupidity on my part, but I since I've been here 5 years or whatever, I voted in all the elections, and I just had the state voter registration certificate that I had got. But Republicans changed the voting rules in Texas because of voter fraud, which I don't think anybody's ever discovered a case of voter fraud, not in Texas and not anywhere. It was, just a ploy to keep old and poor and minorities from voting. I will have to get out and get a photo ID. Anyway, the elections took place yesterday. Republicans have now taken control. Well, of course, it doesn't change immediately, but the next Congress will be a Republican Congress. The House and the Senate will both be controlled by the Republicans. In Texas, the Republicans swept every office, from dog catcher, everything. They increased, I think, in the state legislature, which is extremely Republican, extremely right wing. I think they increased their percentage, by 20%. So Republicans had a great election. I am really concerned about what's going to happen. The Republicans, were responsible for our financial collapse. Uh, the Republicans have been responsible for just about every problem this nation has had since, I don't know, the 1920s, I guess. Uh, Now they control Congress again. I don't think they're, well, I think they'll try. They'll probably make a vote to repeal Obamacare, which will not succeed. People have seen that, it's something that's needed and something that is working, and it's reduced the cost of health care and other things. So the allies that the Republicans might have had in the past times, the National Hospital Association, American Medical Association, and that's all left them. So they may try to vote out Obamacare, which will fail, and they won't have enough for a veto override. But what's going to be a problem is they're going to try to sabotage Obamacare, which they've been trying to do. But now with control of the Senate, they'll rip into it and take out parts, and the things all need to work together. And if they rip out some of the components of it, they may really screw it up and make it a failure. So we got that to look forward to. My spots that I got frozen off are just about taken care of. My insurer contacted me and by email and said, sign up for this site, and I did. And what it connected with my doctor's office and all my medical records. I can now log in and see, like I logged in and I saw that he had listed these, and I saw all my diagnosis, all my lab work is there. In the past, I've had to have it, mailed to me or go to the doctor's office, and see it and ask for a copy of it or something. Now everything I can see at the website. That's really great. I love the age we're living in as far as telecommunications go. Uh, the other thing I wanted to mention is I I'm switching hosting companies. In a previous video blog, which I guess this is, I told you about that. So I'm switching over my even the URL even will be show me, which was in the past, will be ShowMeBlog.com. So I'm having to switch things over and do the redirect and forwarding and that type of stuff. Hope I don't lose any of you in the changes that I'm making. We've had rain here. This is, I think, at least the second day. We've had rain in Texas, and Texas really needs the rain. I guess two things I should mention since I'm from Texas. Wendy Davis, ran as a Democrat here in Texas, and for governor, and soundly lost. She did not do well at all. Probably it was an impossible task the entire state in this election, every office went Republican. But, when she got the nomination, or when she was trying to get the nomination or whatever, she decided, or her handlers had, decided that she had to. I'm not sure what any politician's real positions are. Like, we have over 500 congressmen in Congress, and some congresswomen. Not enough. I'd like to see the Senate and the House 50%. With 50% women, I think we'd have a lot less conflict and a lot less war. But I don't know what her position is, because I don't know what any politician is. Well, what I was going to say is, yeah, I get sidetracked. We have, over 500 members of Congress, and what is 2 or 3 of them gay? I mean, the odds are, I don't know what is it, 5%, 10%, I don't know, but the same with religion. I think the surveys now are 50 or 60% of people don't believe in God, but yet every member of Congress, probably except one, there's probably one someplace, every one of them just swears they believe in God, and they pray to God for His divine guidance and all. Half of them are lying. They're lying to you, and percentages, just like presidents. How many have we had? 57 presidents, or let's see, whatever the number is of presidents. How many of some of them have been gay? I mean, percentages. So I don't know what her real feelings were, but Wendy Davis' position on guns. Yeah, I love guns. Well, I love guns. And other issues. She had to, and I think it would have been better. She lost. I think it would have been better for her to be honest about her position. I'm sure her position wasn't confiscate guns or outlaw guns or whatever, but she should have been honest, and on other issues she should have been. She still would have lost, I'm sure. I guess that's, what else? Did I want to mention anything? I think that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Oh no, I have another issue. Or not an issue, something I wanted to mention. I'm sure everybody's been following the Ebola situation, and I think I did a video blog on that. I did do one on it. think it was a long one too. You probably didn't watch it. I think it was like 20 minutes. But this is Texas. Remember, the home of Ebola. Um, so I'm sure you've been following the update and what's been going on. And but since you don't live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, let me update you. The hospital that had the first Ebola case here has been running advertisements and commercials. You know, they show all of these. Well, I'll come back to that subject.